walking up to the yard here, that smell of bee poop in the air. It's almost like they've been inside all winter. It's just a fresh smell of bee poop wafting through the air as these hives are getting a chance to fly. You know, they haven't flown for a good week. We've finally got the opportunity to get back into these hives. We're planning on working through about 300 hives this afternoon to do the same thing we were doing before that cold snap come through. We're dropping patties, we're dropping strips, maybe doing a little bit of housekeeping in the hives, just trying to, you know, assist their development ahead. It's going to be a good day today. This morning I spent the morning on the phone with the assistant to the Deputy Minister of Agriculture and the Director of Primary Agriculture. We were talking beekeeping business. We were talking, you know, some association type business. A really good meeting we had this morning on the phone because we're unable to actually meet in person. So it's a little more awkward on the phone to be able to convey proper business, especially with a bunch of guys online. But we got a lot of work done this morning and I feel really good about that. And now I get to spend the afternoon with the bees, just enjoying the day, just taking in all this energy, getting some work done. So today is going to be a good day. Oh, I just love this. This is why I beekeep. Now back to work. So this hive is marked as a caution. I'll just clean up the top. And we're going to go down and take a look at it to see what's actually going on. These big ones, I can almost rest assured that these big colonies, they're developing out. But I'm really curious if this cold weather has really stagnated the development of these small ones. Especially because they haven't had a patty on them to be able to bridge this resource coming in. So I'm just looking at these guys. First off, very small. Now they're off to the side. So I'm going to shift this nest over just a little bit. Now I dig into the nest here to see what we got. So we got capped brood on this side, just a little bit of a patch of capped brood. Same on this side with eggs all throughout. I'm seeing young bees walking around, so that's positive. Some of this old brood that's emerged, the queen's already filled in with eggs, so that's a positive effort. The frame's extremely dry. There isn't a lot of syrup stored around these guys, so they're going to have to get out and collect some. There's the queen. She just finished laying an egg there. It's a small patch of brood. And I'm not seeing, yeah, there's some brood, there's some open brood. I'm not seeing a lot of stages between the brood, so I'm just seeing old capped brood and I'm seeing eggs. So there has been a huge interruption in their brood nest development here. A nest like this is kind of like, as that cold weather comes, kind of shocked them back. It's going to interrupt the development by for sure a week, and whether or not they are able to rebound, because time will tell. We will check back on them in about a week or so to see what their further development is, and if it looks promising, because they're only like a frame of bees here. If they look like she's exhibiting potential, we might throw these guys on top of a big colony and kind of promote the nest to be able to bring their population up over that threshold. if we come back and they're kind of staggering a little bit still, we're probably just going to shake them out. So that's why this colony has been marked with a caution tag. It's just to remind us that we have to pay a little more attention to this colony and make a decision on their development. You can really see this one now has really defined itself over towards the side of the box. So we'll have to move that over. This nuke was put into a winter dead out. Here's another good sized cluster. So here's another one which is really well defined to the one side of the box. So we're going to shift this one over just to get it back into the center so we can manage it accordingly. But for the most part you haven't been shifting too many over, eh?
A few, yeah.
Here's a breeder, and we have marked it with not one, not two, but 3 tags, and with a major tack here. This one's been going since 2017, and it looks like it's a Saskatraz hive. So this is going to be a candidate for a breeder because it's showing a box of bees to make me some money. Express those traits throughout. Working through the colonies, and I found Carrie's attempt to pay off the bee gods, and it might have worked on this colony. That she lent the bee gods a nickel. Let's see what it looks like. Got ourselves 8 frames of bees. So that's how it works. We better get our bag of nickels out. It's not cold, it's windy. Got through a truckload today, chipping away at the work. Looks like the next day of bee work will be Sunday. It's going to be 15. So we'll just take the weather as it comes.